back. Welcome to Channel 12 News for Britain and you. I'm your host, Barry T, and my wonderful co-host for the special live report is Caroline Welch. We have breaking news coming out of Egypt right now.
In what is now being referred to as the Dinshawe incident, a large dispute between 5 British officers and villagers of Dinshawe ensued. The officers arrived at the village to hunt pigeons for sport and clashed with the villagers due to miscommunication. A scuffle broke out and one of the officers' guns was fired, wounding a female villager. This provoked further dispute and only one officer managed to escape the scene. He fled back to the British camp on foot in extreme heat. On his journey back, he collapsed and died due to heat stroke. A villager found the officer and tried to assist the man, but when British soldiers saw the villager next to the dead man, they assumed he had murdered the soldier. The villager was then killed by the officers. We are all saddened by this series of events and will continue to update you as information comes to us.
The perpetual rise of unrest from Egyptians due to disagreements with Britain policy has led to multiple attempts at revolt. Controversy regarding policies involving governmental and educational reforms have caused an uproar in Egypt. Egyptians seem to be on edge and impulsive, more than likely due to their discomfort with us in their homeland. We are seeking to diffuse any tensions that may lead to conflict, but our top priority is to preserve the lives of our own officers. Tensions have been growing with the Egyptians, dating back to before our occupation of the country.
We have a clip from a previous newscast discussing the effects of the Anglo-Egyptian War and an interview with Lord Cromer to highlight these issues further.
And we're back at Channel 12 News for Britain and you in September of 1882. We have some fantastic breaking news for you. It is now being reported that Britain, with the help of French troops, have defeated the Egyptian nationalists at Tel El Kebir and have taken back control of the country. The Anglo-Egyptian War is being hailed as a great success for Britain.
For those who are unaware, the Anglo-Egyptian War is a result of growing tensions between British officers and Egyptian nationalists. This war started when the British, with the help of the French, sent warships to the disputed city of Alexandria in order to protect European lives and property. However, Arabic and Islamic nationalists in the area incorrectly saw this action as an invasion and begun revolutionary action.
The British were forced to take action to protect their interests in the country when a new anti-European government took control in Egypt. Anti-European violence followed, which unfortunately resulted in the naval bombardment of Alexandria. With control of the Suez Canal of utmost importance, the British launched an invasion.
With the British now claiming victory in Egypt, we now bring on Britain's chief representative in Egypt, Lord Cromer, to discuss the benefits of British influence in Egypt and what he hopes to accomplish in this country.
And today, I'm delighted to announce that we have a very special guest joining us, Britain's chief representative in Egypt, Lord Cromer.
Thank you so much for having me on the show. It's an honor to be here.
Awesome to have you. The pleasure is always mine. So, Mr. Cromer, let's begin with covering your accomplishments while in India.
Yes, of course. Well, it really became clear to me in India the importance of the British in civilizing these colonies.
Right.
To me, strong leaderships and reforms by the British are extremely important in the development of these colonies. As it pertains to both my time in India and what I have planned for Egypt, the British presence in these countries will go great lengths in their development.
What reforms specifically?
There is no one thing more important to me than a sound financial system. I hope to institute a strong financial system in Egypt following their failures and debt crisis. The current system in Egypt is an absolute shambles and needs to be completely restructured.
Do you think the Egyptians could maybe create a system on their own?
No. They are incompetent and need the help of the British and myself. They have not shown once that they can handle self-governance properly.
How long will it take for us to institute such a system?
However long it takes. Egypt's financial reforms are part of a bigger picture to benefit both the Egyptians and the British. We are going to invest in Egyptian agriculture and reap the rewards. Primarily, I see cotton as a very valuable resource in Egypt that we, as British, can take advantage of.
And how will you invest in Egypt's agriculture?
By improving irrigation systems in Egypt.
It seems as if you're serving mostly British interests by filling government with British-friendly officials and dismissing ministers who don't serve British interests or who don't follow your directive.
The Egyptians have their own government. We are simply there to help the development of the country. Tawfiq is smart enough to trust myself with authority, as he knows I will only bring good things to Egypt.
What do you say about the future of independence in Egypt?
I have no doubt that Egypt will become independent and rule themselves in the future. That time will come only when they have learned to properly govern themselves and have strong financial systems in place. Hopefully that time will be soon.
All right. Great to have you, Mr. Cromer.
Thank you so much. Have a good week. Breaking news live from Africa. My name is George Crumpets, and I'm here with Channel 12 News, reporting live on the Algiers Conference. The Algiers Conference, for those of you who are unaware, settled the 1905 dispute between France and Germany over the country of Morocco. Germany's goal had been to stop France's expansion into Morocco and to increase their own international prestige. France, however, wanted Morocco for its natural resources and benefits. The conference, as it has just concluded, as we are learning live, allowed France to stay in the country, and Germany signed a peace treaty. It was clear during the conference that France had many more backers, especially from countries such as the British, than the Germans did. As I'm here reporting in Africa, I've been all over Africa: Morocco, Algeria, lots of different places, South Africa, and I've learned that the scramble for Africa is real. Africa is flush with natural resources and benefits that imperialist countries such as the British, French, and Germans can benefit from. It is our duty as Europeans to help civilize these countries and to help them grow and develop. As us British have been doing all over Africa, in India, and in Egypt as well, it is very important that I think we help these countries develop and grow from what they are to what they can be, to flourish and continue to succeed. This has been George Crumpets reporting live from Africa. I hope you have a great day, and we'll keep you updated as we learn more information.
With the success in Egypt and other territories which are now occupied by pioneers from Great Britain, any and every citizen loyal to the motherland is encouraged to migrate to these promising regions, such as Egypt. With your help, we can expand this empire to unprecedented lengths, while still attaining economic prosperity for oneself. This has been Barry T.
And Caroline Welch with Channel 12.
The choice
is yours.
Whoa!